Hello everyone and welcome to Quantum Universum. And welcome to this new video series dedicated to the spiritual path of each zodiac sign according to Vedic astrology. Vedic astrology does not just describe the psychological or material characteristics of a person, but offers a profound vision of the soul's evolutionary journey. Each zodiac sign has a unique path of spiritual growth, influenced by its own karma and the lessons it is called to face in this life. To better understand this journey, we must consider three fundamental elements of the natal chart. Ascendant, Lagna. The ascendant is the most important point in a Vedic natal chart. It represents the path of life, the main experiences that the soul must go through, and the karma that manifests in this incarnation. It also indicates the outer personality, how we present ourselves to the world, and how we face life's challenges. Moon. In Vedic astrology, the moon is just as, if not more, important than the sun. It reflects emotions, the mind, and the subconscious. The sign where the moon is located indicates how a person perceives reality, processes emotions, and grows spiritually. It also represents the connection with one's deepest nature and how inner peace is sought. Sun. The sun in Vedic astrology symbolizes the Atman, the soul, and represents willpower, vitality, and a sense of purpose. Unlike Western astrology, where the sun is the core of identity, here it takes on a more subtle role and is not always the dominant element. However, it can indicate spiritual mission and dharma, especially if well positioned in the natal chart. How to follow this series? To have a complete vision of your spiritual path, first listen to the description of your ascendant, then that of the moon, and finally, that of the sun. This will help you understand both the concrete journey you are called to take, ascendant, your inner growth, moon, and your spiritual potential, sun. To help you find out in which sign your ascendant, moon, and sun are located, I am including below 2 images that will be useful to you. In the description below, you will find the link to calculate your natal chart. Once you have entered your data, you just need to identify the respective square in the chart where the words ASC for ascendant, Missouri for moon, and SU for sun are written. The zodiac sign is not displayed within the chart, but you just need to overlay it with this chart where I have written the zodiac signs inside each square. In this type of chart, the signs do not change position, so it is easier to identify in which sign the ascendant, moon, and sun are located. As you can see, in the chart on the left, you can see the position of each zodiac sign, while in the one on the right, there is an example of the chart of a person born on April 21st, 1990 at 9 p.m. in Rome. Their ASC is in Libra, the moon in Aquarius, while the sun is in Aries. One last recommendation I have is to pay attention to the abbreviation next to the word date at the top, where you need to enter the birth date. If you notice the abbreviation YMD, you should enter the year first, then the month, and finally the day of birth. Let's now look at the sign of Gemini. Among the 12 zodiac signs, Gemini is the bridge between the material and spiritual worlds. Ruled by Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication, this sign is the tireless traveler, the seeker of truth, the eternal student who gathers knowledge to transform it into wisdom. But knowing is not enough. Gemini's true power lies in the ability to transmit what it has learned, guiding others with words that illuminate the path. Gemini's spiritual evolution is a dance between curiosity and depth, between rationality and intuition, between words and silence. Its mission is to find balance between the mind and the heart, transforming knowledge into living truth. In Vedic tradition, the nakshatra Mrigashira is associated with the quest for knowledge. It symbolizes the thirst for learning, the desire to explore, and the need to understand life's mysteries. Just like a deer follows the scent of a distant flower, Gemini is guided by an insatiable curiosity. However, the real challenge is not to get lost in the labyrinth of information, but to distill essential truth from all that it encounters along the way. Those born with a Gemini ascendant are souls who have chosen to incarnate with a brilliant mind and a sharp tongue. Their destiny is to spread knowledge, to be messengers of ideas, and to serve as bridges between different worlds. Karmic challenges. Asterisk. Avoiding superficiality in relationships by learning to communicate with authenticity. Asterisk. Finding the right balance between logic and intuition without being dominated by rationality. Asterisk. Using words not just to persuade, but to enlighten and inspire. Recommended practices: japa meditation with a maladu to focus the mind and calm the constant flow of thoughts. Reading sacred and philosophical texts to nourish the mind with higher truths. With the moon in Gemini, the inner world is an ocean of ideas, images, and ever-moving thoughts. The intellect blends with intuition, creating a sharp mind that is also highly sensitive to external stimuli. Because of this, those with the moon in this sign may often feel scattered, restless, and in search of a stable center. Karmic challenges. Asterisk. Avoiding mental energy dispersion by learning to focus on what truly matters. Asterisk. Reconnecting with deep emotions without overanalyzing them. Asterisk. Developing a clear and coherent vision without being overwhelmed by chaotic thoughts. Recommended practices. Meditative writing to transform thoughts into awareness and gain inner clarity. Silent retreats to reconnect with the inner self and find mental stillness. The sun in Gemini illuminates the intellect, making a person a beacon of knowledge and a natural communicator. This placement brings mental agility, versatility, and a strong desire to share what one knows. However, the challenge is to use words not just to shine, but to bring true wisdom into the world. Karmic challenges. Asterisk. Avoiding the use of communication for manipulation or personal gain. Asterisk. Finding balance between knowledge and humility without being blinded by intellect. Asterisk. Transforming ideas into concrete actions rather than merely discussing them. Recommended practices: sharing knowledge altruistically, teaching and guiding others with authenticity, breath meditation to focus mental energy and channel it productively. Gemini is the sign of thought and speech, but its true evolution occurs when knowledge becomes wisdom and words become a tool for spiritual elevation. Those with strong Gemini influences are destined to spread important messages, but they must learn to do so with truth, clarity, and depth. The secret is to transform knowledge into experience and intelligence into awareness. When Gemini stops speaking just for the sake of it and starts communicating with a higher purpose, it becomes the true, divine messenger. If you are a Gemini, remember, your mind is a gift. Use it to bring light into the world. And that's all for today. In the next video, we'll explore the sign of Taurus. In the meantime, I'm sending you all a big hug. And as always, thank you for following me today. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate your support. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and drop a comment to let me know your thoughts. Share this video with anyone who might find it useful. See you soon in the next video.